Oh, hey, Matt, how are you?
Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Oh, not much. We got this going. We have, let's see here. Where am I trying to find here? Yeah, there we are. Okay, so here we go. And we're on the camera, Matt.
Woo! This camera right there. Hey, everybody.
Look at that.
Don't remind me, I'm just texting my brother back.
Yep. So
hopefully he's playing tonight. That camera right there?
Yep, that camera right there.
So it's like we're looking through at the birthday party. Is that what we're doing?
Yep, over there you can't see it, but there's a birthday party.
Yep.
We had a camera for the audience.
Do you actually know why there's a birthday party going on?
Because it's her birthday.
That and the tap room is open.
Clearly that's why there's a birthday party. Because the tap room has opened.
I can't see you. Oh. So we've got Mike and I came in yesterday and very excitedly set up and tested a whole bunch of stuff.
And it was pretty amazing.
It worked really well, and now all of the technology that we set up in advance is crapping out. Yes.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's pretty much the Dolph Hoyt experience right there. So,
welcome.
Anyways, with that, hey everybody, I'm Mike. This is Matt.
I'm Matt. How are you? And you guys are seeing how the sausage is made. All right.
Yeah, it's very technical, and so we are going to go ahead and play some trivia.
We are, and we're gonna. The cool part about tonight, and maybe not the cool part because we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna do it two ways. We've got one game going, and we do have people here who are in person, both inside the tap room and out, and we've got people who are virtual. So they're at home, they're doing wherever they're doing, and they're logged in. So we've got you're able to play the same game for multiple locations.
Yep, and we had a camera that was showing the tap room, and it is super full because not super full, but like super 50% full.
It was, I think we can say there were two full tables who got up and walked out as soon as we got on the mics.
Yes, so this is pretty much we play both kinds of music, country and western.
And western. That's right.
Okay, so should we dive in?
We should. So again, to start off for the game, we're going to want to go to crowd.live, and tonight's code is REOPEN. REPOOPEN. So I was reading it as you brought it up, and I was like, do I start again?
It's RE-OPEN.
Yeah, it's REOPEN, exactly as it sounds. I won't try to spell it as Mike moves around the screen. So that's cool. But so again, as the world reopens here, there are some important changes to talk about here at Great North. The most important of which is the tap room is, as I mentioned before, open.
Yes.
There are people here.
There's people here.
They're eating. They're drinking.
There's cheering.
There is cheering.
That's the first time they will ever get that.
Yeah.
So
it's not for us.
No, it's definitely not for us. It's for the tap room. So those of you at home, I hope you're cheering too.
Yeah.
If you are, video and send it in later on.
Yeah. So we've got people in the tap room eating and drinking. We've got people out in the brand new beer garden eating and drinking as well, which is very cool. So you're able to sort of enjoy Great North here and in person a couple different ways. But there are new hours. So the tap room hours are Thursday and Friday from 3 to 7 p.m. And then Saturday, 1 to 7 p.m., and Sunday, 1 to 5 p.m. The way you want to go about enjoying the tap room is you do want to make a reservation. So you want to call or text to make a reservation, 603-858-5789. It's also that number on the screen, but that is the best way to ensure that there is a table available because it is truly half capacity in and out.
Yep. But that's a nice thing that you mentioned there too, though, in or out, because there is now a beautiful outdoor, essentially beer garden out there with beer. There's no garden yet, so you might have to bring a garden part.
Yeah.
Lisa, she's not here. So just bring a garden; it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So.
But with things having reopened, there are changes to the delivery. So I know that CJ and Katie are going to be bummed out about this.
Oh no!
But and our friends the Smiths in Concord. But so deliveries are now Fridays only.
Oh geez! So you have to stock up tomorrow for next week.
Correct. So what you need to do is any order received by 10 a.m. on Friday will be delivered that day.
Okay.
If you miss that cutoff, it will deliver the following week.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So at 10:05, if I want beer tomorrow, I have to wait a whole week?
Or you come into the tap room.
Oh, that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll come into the tap room, drink all the beer, get all the beer, and play some trivia.
That's right. So again, tap room's open. Come on in, eat and drink, be merry. We've got the crowd's back behind the bar. We're back in front of the bar. It's fun.
Yep, we have Zach and Katie here. So.
Oh, they waved.
Oh, no, they waved.
Hey guys.
It was super engaging.
With their masks on. They kind of look like they're robbing the place. All right, so again, we want to play tonight, crowd.live, and we want to use the code REOPEN, REPOEN, Did it again.
Yeah,
R-E-O-P-E-N.
It's a good thing spelling doesn't count.
Good Lord.
So.
I know. All right, so our rules for tonight. There are going to be 15 questions as usual. Some are multiple choice, some are short answer. You will have 30 seconds to answer, and the timer, you can have a maximum of 150 points. As the timer counts down, the points will count down. So the quicker you can correctly answer, the more points you will get. Again, we will have that issue for if you hear us, to when the screen changes, there's going to be a minor delay if you're playing virtually. So on those multiple choices, be careful not to answer too quickly because the screen may shift up a little bit. That's Mike's thing that he likes to point out. So
yes.
Yep. So crowd.live and the code is reopen. It's fun to hear people talk.
I know, it's crazy.
And answer their questions. So again, 15 questions, some multiple choice, some short answer, 30 seconds to answer, 150 possible points per question. The points will count down as the timer counts down.
Yes, so the faster that you answer, the faster you get points.
Oh my goodness, there's a question from the crowd. Hold on one second.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
We're not used to this.
I'm not used to you actually saying the question. I have to usually read it.
Are you also playing on a device?
Yes. If you are here locally, you're playing on a device.
Yes, you will want, if you're at home, you're going to need two screens, one to watch and hear us, the other to play the game. If you're here in person, inside or out, you just need one screen to play the game.
Well, we've actually
and you can decide if you want, those folks who are here, you can, like the table that's here, you can play as one table, or you can play as 6 individuals at the table.
Okay. And for folks who are here to simulate the virtual experience, after we say the question, wait like 10 seconds and then start to answer. So
that's no fun. All right. So yes, everybody, if you want to play yourself, you want to be logged in. Gentleman in the front here, he's logged in, ready to go, or at least I'm assuming because you've been playing with your phone.
Yep.
There it is. All right. For those of you who are at home, or even those of you who are in the tap room, if you want, there are multiple opportunities to engage with both Dolph Hoyt and Great North on social media. So check out on Facebook, it's at Dolph Hoyt Presents and at Great North Ale. On Twitter, it's at Great North Ale and at Dolph Hoyt. In Instagram, it is at Great North Ale.
Yep. And always, if you're super lucky, you can find us on LinkedIn somewhere.
Yep.
Please try to find us. You'll be one of 8 people who like us.
No, we got a new follower last week.
Who is?
I wouldn't know. I was alerted.
Lucky number 9.
All right. So again, for tonight's game, we're going to get going here momentarily, but we want to head to crowd.live and enter the code reopen. Reopen. All right. We good in the room? All right. We good online? I'm going to assume everyone's wooing as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, CJ and Katie, I think they're texting in their woos.
All right. Are you monitoring the chat?
I will be eventually.
Okay.
As soon as I find the game.
You're looking for the game?
Well, guess what I forgot to set up.
Should I want me to hang out 1 second here?
Yeah, go ahead and distract. Yeah.
All right. So again, all the pre-setup that we did has been taken over by gremlins in the system. So Mike needs just 1 second to get the game up and running here. So I'm going to fill some time. Should mention Monday the 29th, which I think is not this coming Monday, but the Monday after, there is going to be a blood drive here at Great North. So Monday, June 29th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can sign up at redcrossblood.org, and you can search for 03109, which is the zip code here. But that's Monday the 29th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And I was watching the news. You can also now get, I believe, tested for antibodies when you go to give your blood. So it's kind of a double get. And then Mike and I will be back. We're going to try to begin doing the third Thursday rotation again for trivia. So we will be back on Thursday, July 16th. So that's when we'll be back. So again, blood drive on Monday, June 29th, trivia on July 16th, and I think we are starting to see some other activities begin to blossom back here at the tap room as we get reopened officially. So, how you doing, Mike? He just nodded. We're good?
We're good.
Ready to play?
Oh yeah, we're good.
You sure?
It's too late now.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
All right,
everybody.
so let's go start the game. All right, so crowd.live, code reopen. Our first question for tonight, Who was the first gymnast to obtain a perfect score, a 10.0 score at the Olympics in 1976? Our options are Olga Korbut, Mary Lou Retton, Nadia Comaneci, and Nikolai Adrianov.
All right. Well, unfortunately, despite your pronunciation, everyone seems to be coming in pretty strongly on this one already.
It's because I nailed the pronunciation.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking too. Yeah. So good job there.
Yeah, Mary Lou Retton. What was wrong about that?
Yeah, not a thing. Good job. Good job. Yeah.
Oh, you mean the other three that I stumbled through?
Like Nikolai. I think it's pronounced. You forgot the umlaut.
Well, that's what the umlaut. Yeah. All right, so Olga Korbut, Mary Lou Retton, Nadia Comaneci, and Nikola Adrianov are our 4 options. We are through our time. Great. So who was the first gymnast to obtain a perfect 10.0 score at the Olympics in 1976? As it seems most of you knew, the correct answer is C, Nadia Comaneci.
Yep. And definitely a nice 81% of our folks knew that was. Congratulations to you.
It was very well done. Very well done. Okay, moving on. Question 2. Short answer. So the first vaccine for polio was created by which scientist in 1950?
We can hear you.
So the first vaccine for polio was created by which scientist in 1950? First name and last name, or last name will be generous here. Also, with spelling, we're going to be friendly. So
pretty forgiving, more or less. As long as it relatively sounds like what it's supposed to. Like this one here, you got it. Bill Nye, not so much.
Oh, so. Bill Nye did not come up with the polio vaccine.
I think he went into ample detail as to how it works and everything like that. I think he used a balloon and kind of went. And when the balloon ran out is when the vaccine worked and polio went away.
Dr. Polio. Is that like Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, it's kind of like
Dr. Some really good guesses.
It's kind of like Dr. Acula.
Bugs Bunny? Doctor No. Well, at least it was a doctor.
Yeah,
Doctor No. Bugs Bunny, not a doctor.
Well, that's debatable.
That's true.
So.
All right, so the first vaccine for polio was created by which scientist in 1950? The correct answer is Jonas Salk. Yep. Jonas Salk. So not Dr. Polio.
No, definitely not Dr. Polio.
Okay.
No,
right.
no.
Just checking.
No, Dr. Pepper either. So he did cure pepper though. So he cured thirst.
Question 3. Which chemical found in peppers is responsible for the spicy sensation when eating them? Our options are carotene, capsaicin, citric acid, or gluten.
Well, it's probably gluten, because that's why people don't like eating it, because they don't like hot things.
You know, every time I see gluten, I think of the Seinfeld episode where Kramer wants extra MSG on his Chinese food.
Oh, yeah. That would not fly too well.
Yeah. Give me extra gluten and extra MSG.
Yeah.
I think would be the new one right now, right? All right, so carotene, capsaicin, citric acid, or gluten are our 4 options. I just know I've seen our friend Dave Mendel suffer through spicy peppers.
No, he's made a few dollars for that just to go ahead and die.
Well, it's good for the Special Olympics of New Hampshire and the Penguin Plunge. So.
It's good for everyone, really.
Yep.
So.
All right. So, which chemical found in peppers is responsible for the spicy sensation when eating them? The correct answer is B, capsaicin.
Good job.
Which apparently you can take as like a supplement too. You can,
oh, really?
Yeah, like
you
a
can
capsule.
take hot pills.
No, but you can take it without the heat. You just sort of take that has a benefit.
Well, that seems like cheating.
I don't know.
All right.
So, all right, moving on. Question 4. Sheldon on The Big Bang Theory ends up hanging out with James Earl Jones when he can't get a ticket for which convention? So which convention could Sheldon not get a ticket for when he hung out with James Earl Jones?
Yeah. Now to clarify,
this was just on the other night, by the way.
Yeah.
This episode.
Yeah. Now to clarify, it's not because he was hanging out with James Earl Jones he couldn't get a ticket. It was more that he was hanging out with James Earl Jones because he could not get a ticket.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's a decent clarification.
Yes, it was basically I said the same thing twice.
Yep.
And it worked.
Yep. But we're Big Bang Theory before bed people at our house. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah. Because it's always on.
It's always on. It doesn't go away.
All right. I know some people who have named their cats after the show.
Not us. We just got cats named after the show.
Damn it.
So close. It would have been so relevant.
I would have nailed it.
No.
All right, so Sheldon on The Big Bang Theory ends up hanging out with James Earl Jones when he can't get a ticket for which convention? The correct answer is the San Diego Comic-Con or Comic-Con.
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 Good job.
As I know from watching the show, there are other Comic-Cons.
There are. There's there in New Hampshire we have GraniteCon.
Right.
There is in Chicago. There is the Chicago Comic-Con.
Oh, okay.
In Boston, there was the Boston Comic-Con.
Too many Comic-Cons.
Yeah.
Question 5. Which song is not part of the 2002 film version of the 1975 musical Chicago? Overture, All That Jazz, Don't Rain on My Parade, A Tap Dance, or Funny Honey? I did not see the 2002 film version.
You saw the 1975 theatrical theater version.
I have seen the theatrical version of Chicago.
I see.
Yeah, not 1975.
No, you didn't go to see it with Catherine Zeta-Jones and Renee Zellweger?
No, I went to the New London Bar and Playhouse version of Chicago.
Or with Richard Gere and...
That's this movie, I think, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm describing. Yeah. So it's like you live Chicago.
Yeah.
So.
All right. I was okay. So, which song is not part of the 2002 film version of the 1975 musical Chicago? The correct answer is B. Don't Rain on My Parade.
All right. Well.
Mixed reception
yeah,
here.
So the nice thing is when you do this live is you immediately know when people are mad at you, and which ones too.
That's the part Mike has not missed about doing virtual trivia. So. All right. Hey, typically after question 5, we check out scores. Should we change that trend?
No, we can just do it.
All right, let's just keep going. No, I just didn't know. We've got people here.
Yeah, we got people here. Yeah, we can do a score check. You want to do a score check?
Let's do a score check.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, look at this. We've got 4 teams have all 5 questions correct. So Jeff, of course, Jeff in regular human bartender, Eddie Pilgrim, and sitting next to her. Interesting. And the team sitting outside is at the top of the charts with 715 points.
Not too shabby because they're definitely experiencing a delay sitting outside.
Right. So we have a 100-point difference between our top 4 teams, all of whom got it right, which means again they answered it correctly, but some teams were able to answer it faster than others.
Yes.
And now my favorite part, we scroll down to the bottom.
And look and see who else is playing and who wants to do better.
Oh, House Smith is playing tonight.
Oh, good. Well,
right.
I hope they heard the announcement about how they can't get beer unless they order before 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Right.
By the way,
congrats to Colin on getting into the fancy school for next year. I'm pumped for.
Oh, it's very exciting. Yeah, fancy schools. Love Colin.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be there in person. So
yes.
I know Colin's your buddy. You like to offend from time to time, so we've got to give him a shout out.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, let's move on. Question 6. Tom Brady has won the Super Bowl MVP award 4 times. In 2 other Patriots Super Bowl wins, what position did the player who was MVP play?
I thought this was a nice transition from the Chicago musical question.
It was a tongue twister for me, apparently, too. Yeah. So Tom Brady has won the Super Bowl MVP award 4 times. In 2 other Patriots Super Bowl wins, what position did the player who won play? Won the MVP play. So yeah. Not won the game because you can't win the game. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he could have.
I mean, Tom did 4 times all by himself.
I mean, he could have been like, "I'm shooting the moon, guys."
Yeah.
Just go ahead and everyone sits out, and he just does it all by himself.
It's like when Peter Griffin played on the Patriots.
Yeah, it's exactly how it works.
Yeah.
It's very much like Canasta. What's the other one?
I don't know.
The card games where I used to play when I was growing up.
I didn't know you then.
Oh man. Yeah. Euchre. Yeah, it's like Euchre. You go and you shoot the moon, and like it's just you on the field playing against like Green Bay. Yeah.
So you know what's really interesting to me now that the timer's up? Never the kicker. But yet, like in 3 of the Super Bowls, the kicker actually won the game at the end. But never the kicker.
Yeah.
So the correct answer, what position did the other players play? The correct answer is wide receiver. Wide receiver. So Julian Edelman and I think Deion Branch was the other one.
Oh, interesting.
I think. I don't know.
They sound like players.
They do sound like players. They are players, that I know. All right, question 7. All right, multiple choice. Which actor played Malcolm in the 2000 sitcom Malcolm in the Middle? Our options are Michael Cera, Matthew Broderick, Kevin Punt, or Frankie Muniz.
This is a great list of people right here. Mind you, I know 3 of the 4 of them. But
which one don't you know?
I don't know who Kevin Punt is.
Okay, I Googled Kevin Punt because I also didn't know who Kevin Punt was. And all it is like a Reddit, like a subreddit of like why Kevin Punt should die.
Oh no!
And I'm like, I don't know who this human is, but apparently he's not a great human.
Do you agree?
I don't know. I didn't.
Well, you finish reading, I guess.
Reddit scares me, so I ran away really quick. But all right, so Michael Cera, Matthew Broderick, Kevin Punt, or Frankie Muniz are our options. Oh my goodness, Michael, do you know what we have here?
We have
a clean sweep.
We have a win off. Yeah.
We have a clean sweep. The correct answer is D, Frankie Muniz.
Yeah. And
who knew our crowd was a big Malcolm in the Middle crowd?
I know, they must be really big fans of the prequel to Breaking Bad.
That's right. That's right. Bryan Cranston is. That's right. So, what about when he plays the dentist on Seinfeld? Is that a prequel?
I think it is.
Oh my goodness
Yeah.
gracious!
Well, this is before he had kids.
Right.
Then,
And then he has kids, and then
and then he has to get a second job.
And then he has cancer, and he has to get a second job.
I mean, so yeah.
All right.
And then he fights Godzilla. So.
Question 8. In 2019, New York State hosted the largest international LGBT Pride celebration in history. It commemorated the 50th anniversary of which event? So in 2019, New York State hosted the largest international LGBT Pride celebration in history. It commemorated the 50th anniversary of which event? Or what event, I guess is another way to say it. This would have been, so that was last year, so this would have been the 51st. If New York was having any kind of celebrations, it would have been this year.
You know what they're probably also
Because
not...
this is Pride Month, as we know.
Yeah, you know what they're probably also not holding?
What?
New York Comic Con.
Oh, probably. Yeah, probably. All right. So are we in? Hold on.
Yeah, let's see.
Mike is checking.
These are all answers. Yep.
Or Disco Murder.
Yeah,
I like that one.
that one, yeah.
I do like that one. So in 2019, New York State hosted the largest international LGBT Pride celebration in history. It commemorated the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall Riots. Stonewall Riots, which is what set off the Pride, the movement, what at the time was just gay and lesbian movement, but it has since, yes.
I was wondering, do you retroactively add more as it expands?
Well, I don't think you can go back in time. Right?
Yeah,
you can't change the poster.
No.
Yeah. So, all right, question 9. A Monte Cristo sandwich is traditionally topped off with which ingredient? Our options are cheddar cheese, powdered sugar, lemon juice, or basil. Seems like a wide variety of things there.
Yeah.
Cheddar cheese, powdered sugar, lemon juice, or basil.
Well, I like many, I like to take my ham and French toast sandwich and pour a nice big glass of juice on top of it, just to go ahead and...
Hosed by the moving screen.
Oh,
hey!
All right, so someone in the tap room has been hosed by the moving screen, for which he was warned
multiple times for multiple
times.
weeks.
I think this question was in the 100.
Oh,
was it?
yeah, there's a very good chance that some of these were repeats from the 100 because we're not sure how many questions Crowd Live has. So, all right, so a Monte Cristo sandwich is traditionally topped off with powdered sugar. Powdered sugar.
Yep. And we can...
So did you then guess cheddar cheese by accident? Indeed.
Yep,
Okay.
you and one other, so... Yep.
All right. Although 3 people did say basil, so we'll throw that one.
So maybe they thought it was lemon juice.
No one thought it was lemon juice. All right, moving on. Question 10. You don't assign him to murder cases, you just turn him loose, is the tagline for what classic movie? Oh boy. You don't assign him to murder cases, you just turn him loose, is the tagline from what classic movie?
This can be true about almost any movie, really.
I don't know.
You know, like Pokemon, the Barney movie.
Okay. I see you're going down a sort of children's movie.
Yeah. So, I mean, it also could work with, let's see here, like Zoolander would also work pretty well.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean...
Tommy Boy?
Yeah, Tommy Boy, yeah.
So, all right.
I like Casablanca's on here.
Oh, yeah.
So that's perfect for that one.
Turner and Hooch, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, The Fugitive, that's a good call.
Yeah.
Space Jam, definitely.
So I'm going to assume Die Hard is Die Hard.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean,
sorry.
No, that's okay.
No, it's fine.
it's awesome.
No, it's great.
Good. Space Jam.
No, Space Jam is definitely the way.
Fletch.
Oh, God.
Fletch.
No, I'm pretty... Yeah.
That's classic. All right.
We should probably
Unfortunately, the correct answer, which 4 of you got, was Dirty Harry. Dirty Harry.
I'm realizing as we're reading all these names to ourselves, we could totally just show them.
I know, you could show them. Yeah, we could. All right, so the correct answer was Dirty Harry. All right, so hey, before we jump into our final 5 questions, why don't we check some scores?
All right, so here's some scores.
Oh, we've had some turnover.
Oh, look at that. Matt and Kristen have arrived.
So no one, probably because of the Dirty Harry, nobody's running a perfect score anymore. So our best is 9 out of 10. Matt and Kristen at the top. Team sitting outside has slid back one spot to second place. Sitting next to her, 8, as well as floor hockey dropouts, and Eddie Pilgrim and Jackie Daytona, and Jeff in regular bartender, and team to be named later, all with 8. Oh wait, and Jack Attack, all with 8 correct answers.
Yeah, well, I think I saw Ava's parents playing, but I don't know if Ava's playing.
Hopefully she's in bed.
Hopefully she's in bed, because otherwise, Ava, you're in trouble. So,
House Smith holding strong, 6 correct.
all right, good job.
Yep.
Good job.
All right, let's move on. Question 11. Hold on, I've got to squish
Question
screens here.
11.
All right. Ooh,
look at that.
sports ball. The Masters golf tournament takes place in the state of blank. So we're looking for the state that the Masters golf tournament takes place in.
Yeah, specifically a U.S. state, not like
not a state of mind?
State of mind, yeah, or fragility or something like that.
And Tiger Woods' head, something like that.
Yeah.
So the Masters golf tournament takes place in the state of blank. Again, do not count the dashes because it will not help you.
I don't know if there's a state that covers all those letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15?
I don't know how many letters is Massachusetts.
M-A, I don't know.
Yeah, M-A-S-S. All right.
At least 4.
Are we done? Yep, we're done. All right, so the Masters takes place in the lovely state of Georgia. Augusta, Georgia is where it takes place. Nice job. Yeah, vast majority of folks got that one right. Good work.
Yep.
Sports ball is not the strength of our crowd usually, so. All right, question 12, multiple choice. Wood usually floats, but metal doesn't always sink. Which of these metals would float in water? Our options are mercury, potassium, aluminum, or magnesium. So I think this one was also in the 100.
It sounds like it,
yeah. So it's when Mateo Hoyt played for the 20 or 25 questions.
The infamous Mateo Hoyt. Yes.
May have come across this question.
Regional man of mystery?
Assistant to the regional manager, I think is what you mean.
Yes. All right.
Are we timer? Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
So wood usually floats, but metal doesn't always sink. Which of these metals would float in water? The correct answer, which it looks like, no, not everybody knew. Okay. B, potassium.
Oh.
Yeah. Potassium, which I always thought was what you got from eating a banana.
Yeah, well, I didn't
know it was a metal.
Well, that's why you float when you swim.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because bananas.
Bananas. All right.
Because that's clearly how science works.
Dana's over there voicing some dissatisfaction for something.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. So, as always, if there's concerns, feel free to go ahead and write to will@stayworkplay.org. So, he'll happily answer your questions in 4 parts.
Lucky question 13. Harvey Milk was the first openly gay elected official in the history of California. He was commonly referred to as the mayor of blank. So Harvey Milk was referred to as the mayor of blank in California, because that's part. I was gonna actually give away the city, but I decided not to.
Ruins it, yeah. So I forgot. I also forgot that this was a movie. So
right, Sean Penn.
Yeah, Sean Penn.
Sean Penn.
This is a weird list of things. Okay, anyone got it?
Moo.
So,
some quality guesses and some terrible guesses all at the same time.
Some very, all over the place.
All right, so Harvey Milk was the first openly gay elected official in the history of California. He was commonly referred to as the mayor of the Castro, or the mayor of Castro. So the Castro Street also. So any of those would have been acceptable. But the mayor of Castro Street is the correct answer, which is in San Francisco, which I almost gave away. So we did have 3 people get that one right for those booing in the crowd. Just saying, not you, apparently. All right, question 14. In what U.S. city is the official Star Trek convention held every year? A, San Francisco, B, Las Vegas, C, Orlando, or D, Seattle?
I almost gave away the answer to this one back during the Comic-Con question.
Oh,
because I forgot that this one was there. So.
This would be interesting if it was 2 San Franciscos in a row.
Is there a second Cisco?
Well, we just talked about
I
Harvey
guess
Milk.
Cisco. So,
Well, Harvey
yeah.
Milk, but
Yeah.
from the Castro in San Francisco.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Putting it together now?
Yeah,
Picking up what I'm putting down?
I'm all caught up.
Okay.
I'm now on question 14. So.
Thanks for joining us, Mike.
Yeah.
All right, so in what U.S. city is the official Star Trek convention held every year, although probably not this year? The answer is B, the great city of Las Vegas. Las Vegas.
And well done to over 75% of our audience who are playing.
Very well done. Although, a remarkable number of Seattle. Four people guessed Seattle. I would have thought more. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, the Sci-Fi Hall of Fame is right there. Is right there as well. So
that's it. Okay.
It's right next to like the
Space Needle?
Well, yeah, but also the music museum as well.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
All right, our final question, question 15, is multiple choice. Babe Dickerson Zaharas won 2 Olympic gold medals in which sport? Our options are figure skating, swimming, track and field, or gymnastics.
All right, and those answers coming in very fast. Looks like either we have a lot of Olympic enthusiasts, or this was also a question possibly in the 100.
I don't know. I do not. Mateo Hoyt does not remember this question. Although I do know. Babe was also quite a golfer.
Oh.
So that I was actually. I guess it wasn't an Olympic sport at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have some old photos of my grandfather and Babe playing golf together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, all right, our options: figure skating, swimming, track and field, and gymnastics. The correct answer, which it seems like many knew and knew it quickly, was C: track and field. Track and field.
All right, well done.
Well done. All right, so that's it. We did it.
Yep, we did it. Good
We've
job,
gone
everyone.
very quickly tonight because there's people here watching us.
It's super weird.
Keeping us honest.
Yeah.
Quick reminders that the before we see some scores, that deliveries are now Fridays only, but the tap room is open for people inside and out Thursday and Friday from 3 to 7, Saturday from 1 to 7, and Sunday from 1 to 5. You can call 603-858-5789 to get a reservation. Monday, June 29th is the blood drive here at Great North from 10 to 3. And then 1 month from now, July 16th, Michael and I will be back for trivia. We have not yet figured out if it will be kind of a split trivia, if it will be all in person. That we have a month to figure out.
Yep. So, but definitely in a month, we'll be doing it again, and
Right.
hope to see/you'll hear us kind of thing. Depending.
Yeah, we encourage you to come see us because we want you to come not only be here in the tap room, but check out the epic beer garden outside.
Yes. All right. So
Scores.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Wow, 12 out of 15 was the top.
They don't even know they won yet.
Oh, it's gonna be so good in like 5
Oh yeah,
seconds.
with the delay. So our winners tonight are the team sitting outside. Woo! They haven't yet run inside yet. Oh, here they come. Here they come. All right, second place team is sitting next to her. Oh, we've locked them outside. That's even better. Third place for Matt and Kristen. Fourth place for Jeff, the human bartender. And if we go down, Team Smith, 13th place. Nice job making your way up the charts there. And Ava's parents in 16th place. Hopefully
maybe she woke up.
Maybe she woke up. I'm sorry if we woke up Ava. Our bad. All right. So again, come visit the tap room in the outside patio. Deliveries are Friday only. Blood drive, Red Cross blood drive here on Monday the 29th. And then Mike and I will be back 1 month from tonight, July 16th, for some more trivia.
Yep.
So thanks for joining us. My name is Matt. That is Mike. We're pumped to see and hear all of you tonight. Hope to see you again soon.
Take care. Almost.
They don't even know they won yet.